Hey Andrew, where are we going?
Unity.
Hey Kevin, where are we going?
Unity.
Hey Lily, where are we going?
To hell.
What do you mean stop? You can't stop. I said hey. What do you mean you don't know this, Kevin? What's going on? Hey Peach. He's overwhelmed.
He's very happy right now. Though. You can tell he's very happy.
Yeah. And then I checked GitHub and it's not. I'm gonna get that. And I'm like, shit. Stop documenting my tragedies.
It's intellectual property though, right? So, you know, not too bad.
I consider an artist myself. I know how to use Pivot 2D pretty efficiently.
Oh wow.
I know. I've made many illicit activities go on with stick figures.
Yo, what if we walk in there and we're like, yo, Shabazz, what if we walk in there and we're like, yo, we're the Game Dev Club?
Wait, we just walk over to Ubisoft and just be like, hey, can we like get a tour?
after Unity, we're just like, hey, Ubisoft.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? They say no.
Yeah, well, dude, he's got a point.
We can totally do it. So as the veterans, how are you guys feeling?
Great.
I'm okay.
Also very tired. Mostly just
Oculus Connect was very interesting yesterday and the day before. And today, Unity. It's gonna be a good day.
Sorry, I put you through that.
Yeah, I don't know why you would make me suffer like this.
Hello. Again.
I'm gonna trip and die. Yo, Chaz, what are you looking forward to about this Unity tour?
A job. No. Advice.
What are you looking forward to in this Unity tour?
Checking it out, I guess. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I've never been in like an engine.
You've never been inside of an engine.
Okay, no, you know what I mean. I've never been inside like a building where they make game engines. So I don't know what to say.
What are you looking forward to most at Starbucks?
Oh, dude, I need my pumpkin spice latte with like a double shot and like a little bit of extra sugar.
How are you feeling?
Okay. I just wish I had I can use the bathroom. I mean, there's nobody in the mall, so it's just they're hidden like in the corners. Anyway.
We'll get in there. Like,
What are you excited about?
20
What
minutes.
are you most excited about?
The bathroom.
The bathroom.
Well, I'm just checking out the office, how it looks, because I went in the Twitch. I've been in the Twitch office, which is literally just over there. And it's like cool and very purple. I wonder if this was really black and white.
Oh, I'm pretty amazing. And watch this. Hold on. You ready for this?
Whoa!
So yeah, it's a pretty amazing tech. By the way, that's my colleague Lauren right there. She and I work together on the analytics team, building amazing things. So, Lauren, say hi to San Jose State.
Hi.
When you say analytics, is that like the analytics module for your game? For like the game?
Yeah, so our job, so there's a lot of data that Unity does. We do lots of different things around data. The specific bit of data that Lauren and I and our whole team is interested in is the data that helps you as a game developer understand and improve your game.
Yeah.
So we're collecting data from the player, processing that data, displaying it, and what Lauren and I do specifically is we are actually actively trying to figure out how to use that data to automatically improve your game.
Automation.
Yeah, so automated A/B testing, machine learning, things like that. So obviously we've got lots of board games, we have video games, we have things like chess, there's a ping pong table through there. I want you all to take a look through that and just see the big vault-like door, and they kept the booze in that vault. Is it true? I have no idea.
We can hide the most important games in there.
Speaking. I have a feeling as soon as we get to the staircase, I just have to put this in my pocket. Yeah, like, yeah, someone's just gonna swat this out of my hand and be like, stop that. Yeah, no, I'm dropping it like as soon as we get here.
So when it's sunnier, this can be a really nice place to come up and have a meeting or do some work. We have Wi-Fi up here, and nice view, and it's just sort of relaxing. We used to have a whole thing about people used to come up here. I don't know if you guys noticed, I didn't specifically point it out, but we have like beer and wine on tap. People used to come up here and drink, and eventually they said, Yeah, we don't think that's necessarily the best idea ever. The short, abridged history of Unity is 3 guys got together wanting to make a game. They met online, and they said there are no good engines that you don't have to pay $100,000 for. And so they went and started building the game. The game, as I understand it, was fairly mediocre, but the tools that they built to help each other, because they were passing the game back and forth across their different locations, they put together a set of tools to help them, and they're like, okay, the game's not so great, but the tool's kind of interesting. And they started showing it to people, and they were like, yeah, this is really interesting. What are you going to charge for that? And they were like, well, everyone's charging like hundreds of thousands of dollars. What if we charge $10,000? Would you pay for that? Oh, yeah. Really? Did we say it only works on Mac? No, totally. We'll just use it. And they realized that they were onto something, and so they started building out there in Copenhagen. And obviously, then the idea was like, oh, well, it doesn't have to just be for Mac, because most games are on PC, so why don't we make it work for PC as well? And it just kept going from there, and we kept building and refining. And at that time, it started as 3 people, became 100-odd people. When I joined, I think this was 4 years ago, it was about 400 and something, and now we're something like 2,500. Yeah, so.
So amazing. This table for us, by the way. Are we going to the boardroom? I'm eating so healthy. I can't.
A question. So it really depends on what you want to get into. I think to speak to the project aspect of things, new projects. I see a lot of resumes, mostly during the season when we're hiring for interns, and you guys have very similar resumes, right? You're taking very similar courses. Maybe you have one internship experience, but what really sets you aside are those projects, and from your projects that you're working on, that's how we're deciding like what team maybe you'll be a best fit for. Is it the labs team who's doing some AR VR work, or is it someone that doing more mobile gaming project work? So do projects that are interesting to you, and then if you try multiple things, and if you're like, oh, I really like the AR aspect of things, then do more projects in that and have something to speak to on the phone with a recruiter, other than the school projects that you're working on.
She mentioned working on something you're interested in, something you're passionate about. When you're passionate about something and you're interviewing, it like jumps out, to that person who's interviewing you. They'll be able to tell that you really care about whatever it is you're working on. So if you're gonna work on a project, don't consider it a means to an end. Oh, I'm gonna work on this project so I can potentially get a job here. I'm working on it because it's something I really care about, or a skill I want to work on, or something that you want to do it because it's not going to be easy. You're going to have lots of schoolwork to do. You're going to have social things to worry about. You're going to have just a lot to juggle, right? And that's what's going to help push you through working on that project and hopefully completing it. So that's something I add.
Also consider that they might not realize they need something, and one of those things might be someone to tell them to stop, that they're going down the wrong path, that they made the wrong decision, that maybe something they added that they love needs to be taken out because it just distorts the core of their game. Oftentimes, independent developers, and I know this myself, spend years working on something and then only you find out later that, oh shoot, I just spent 3 months working on something that doesn't work, isn't needed, nobody likes. But I loved it. And so if somebody is there to say, hey, nicely I'm sure, hey, this is not working for your game, you need to take that out. You need to stop working on that. Focus on this because you need to hit your goal. That might help people actually finish their game, which is probably the biggest challenge, actually finishing the game.
Yeah. Actually, that's a really...
And
that is a lot of firepower.
That's a lot of kickback. Is there
Things like so the Vive has a haptic feedback, but it's like buzzing. So it doesn't. You're not going to get any kind of real feedback.
Can you actually use the scope?
Yeah, here I'll show you.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, so shaky.
Oh my god.
My hands are shaky, so I haven't done any
So yeah, I mean there's a limited amount. But it's amazing how far you can get with a little bit. I want those 360-degree treadmills. Oh yeah. If you drop the lightsaber, you can feel Did you actually feel that they react tremendous?
He did. The guy playing it did. Yeah. Wow, great. Trash talk coming in.
Curious how much work gets done here. How much
Nothing whatsoever.
I think there's a term for this, and it's called hustling.
It was hustling out of charging cash.
redeem myself on some expert song.
You can do this.
That was fun, thanks.
Good workout.
I try to come down about once a day.
One day, wow. This is the office gym.
Yeah. So this is, I should confess, this is my warm-up song. This is what I do to get ready to learn other songs. So.
When they asked us what we were doing, we just told them we were just playing games.
Lily, what'd you like about the Unity trip?
Everything. I love the architecture. I love how they feed their workers so well.
Watching Marc completely destroy
Carter?
Carter in Beat Saber. Because that was good. That was really good.
Talking to the guy about machine learning, that was actually pretty fun. So I guess talking to the engineers there.
Meeting with some of the recruiters, dude. That's really educational. Pretty much it.
Talking to the recruiter, she told me she actually really liked my resume, the design that I had done.
She liked your resume?
Yeah. Like I put it as you saw it, right?
My favorite part was the question and answer, where they had all the different viewpoints of different employees, and they're really helpful.
Getting to talk to some really awesome devs. They were really personable and tried to help us with as many questions as we could get. And they gave a lot of their time and their day for us, so it was really generous of them.